they just kind of, literally the first one walked into my backyard. And Peanut. She was there before I moved into the house, and the house was tented before I moved in. She went away, came back, and literally she walked. Eventually, you know, I'd leave to go to work. She'd come, wait as I left, would be back. When I came at night, eventually brought her in, which was scary for both of us. I held her to my chest. Her heart was pounding, and she was kind of afraid. Different sense than I was, but so that was 13 years ago. Something like that. So she was, what a cutie, very special critter. Then going over some pictures I took over the years, brought Bruno inside, the other one, and then we've got too many to speak of right now. It just keeps on coming. Very cute. But then the other love of my heart is little Weezer, who I bottle fed from 2 weeks on, so I'll just ask, well, where's the baby? And he perks up and just responds to that, and you want to give mama kisses, and he'll come and do that. And I think all the other cats, like, here they go again, you know. But a little obsessive at times, but it's a skill, a love. I love dogs too, but these walked into my life first, so. And then just helping out again on Sundays with the rescue and different people. You meet the good, the bad, the ugly, both in cats and the humans there, so. Their unconditional acceptance, understanding, I think, of you as a person. Well, with Peanut, she would just come and sit on me no matter what. And just if I were away for a business trip, I'd come back. She would just be on me to kind of settle herself back in again. Like I couldn't move for like an hour or two because she was just, you gotta be here. So that kind of helped center her a little bit. Let's see. Traveling with some friends. We went on some friends. We traveled a lot in Italy, but this one was a different one that we went on a cooking, not really cooking, but it was a truffle and foie gras trip with a chef from Chez Panisse in Berkeley, French, who had an American counterpart friend in another part. So what was it, like 10 days? We'd have truffles at every meal but breakfast. We went truffle hunting with a dog and a pig. I got to use my French quite a bit there, so that was interesting, helpful. Different times we'd have dinner either in their homes or sometimes out at a dinner restaurant, a nice restaurant. So one day we saw foie gras, how they feed the duck, and full circle of life to see how the goose, becomes foie gras. So that was it was eye-opening. Don't need to do that one again, but they took a picture of us outside the place where we went. The next day at lunch in this small town, we made the front page of section 2 of the paper, and people started talking to each other in the restaurant like, but aren't those famous people there in the newspaper? So that was kind of interesting. But the whole trip was great. One night we started dinner at 8:30. We finished about 2 in the morning. We had woodcock, which is illegal to sell, but you can hunt it. So one of the hosts had killed 20 birds for us. And this is the only game bird that you don't clean. So the French friends are all talking and I'm listening and translating all the nice parts except that one, so they don't clean the entrails out. It was just a fascinating evening, you know, and one of the delicacies I did not do this was to suck the woodcock brains. So I have a picture of my friend doing it. She said, I don't ever have to do that one again. Just glorious night with, you know, 20, 30 people, you know, 5-6 hour dinner. We go out, their house is on the top of this mountain, and like Van Gogh's Starry Night, it was just fully lit up. Just amazing on this little hilltop. No lights around, you're way out in the middle of the country. Pretty fun. So something like that almost every day of the trip was just great. Just great. I think the moon is a way a little bit more important that you can center to see where you are, time of year, or to pinpoint, you know, time of day, night. And the stars are just the moon's embellishments. Eternal question. I don't have a good answer for that. So many types and intensities. There's ideal and Hollywood style. There's so many kinds. Honest, reciprocated. This one's going to be, yeah, it's a touchy subject, I guess. I guess the journey, experiences, meeting the different people, exchange of ideas. Through travel, just opens your heart, soul, eyes, ears to so many different ways of looking at things, thinking about things. Maybe some better advice from grandparents. Someone was taken too soon, another was too gruff to get close, another didn't know how to get close, and then the other was pretty good. Probably not take some things too seriously as possible. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Probably listen more, talk a little bit less. Certain times it's good to be quiet. You can learn a lot in the silence. Both yours and others too.